Hello peeps and welcome back to Gult's Gorge. Yeah,
How's it going?
that stabilized my frame rate. Good. Alright, so, last episode we got a little bit of slaughtering going on.
Moo.
Moo, 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 moo. I don't know if I did this on camera or if I did it off camera, but I moved things around and I got the sewers installed. And we got a ton of sewage here, but that's not what we're going to deal with first. First of all, you might notice that I have a wireless access terminal in my hand. I went ahead and I installed the wireless access terminals. Fun Devin finally put the floor into our freaking warehouse.
Yeah, I brought him all the materials for it.
And I built this room over here. Yes, Dagger actually was creative in design.
Yeah,
Nice pretty
imagine my
pattern on the
shock.
floor. Over here, we have two gigantic railcraft tanks, each able to hold 6,272 buckets. Guess what these are for?
Commence the teleportation.
Not yet. I have a couple of things that we have to make first. Actually, let's just go.
You should unveil the scary thing
Yeah.
first, just to show him.
Check this out, guys. Holy crap, Buildcraft added something wild.
No, man, it's like totally weird.
If you check
I don't know what to
F3,
do.
this is an ocean oil field. This is a biome added by Buildcraft, apparently. And holy crap, is there a lot of oil here. Like, seriously. So,
I have lived my life without regrets! Sup?
ow, that sounded like it hurt. You can see we have a platform up there. We're going to go get the stuff to start piping some oil back to Oceanica. First, we need to build a couple things. We're going to need 2 liquid tesseracts, which means we're going to need some hardened glass. We have, like, none, of course.
Definitely have the obsidian. I brought some back.
Yeah. We'll just have to pulverize it.
Yep.
So, pulverizer, let's shut you off. Throw that in there. We're also going to need to make another Mine Factory Reloaded item. So we're going to need some plastic sheets, of which we have a ton. Don't ask me
And no
why
using them on the bed this time, Dagger.
Yeah. We're going to need a factory machine block. We're going to need a couple of buckets. And I can't remember what else we need. We are actually going to make ourselves a liquid router. Oh, redstone repeaters and 1 more bucket. And repeaters. 2 of you. Buckets like that. Machine block. Repeaters. Plastic sheets gives you the liquid router. Actually gets you 8 of them.
I was gonna say, that makes you 8 of them.
Yeah. Let's see, we'll need some tin. We'll need a couple of diamonds. We're going to need 8 ender pearls. I'm still using the frickin' access terminal, not the wireless one. It's a hard habit to break. Need some lead. We're going to need some copper before all's said and done. And I can't remember what else we're going to need, but I know we're going to need at least 2 more buckets. So we'll just go from there.
And we're gonna
Pulverized
need a lot of
obsidian is
ender
done.
juice.
Let's throw the pulverized obsidian in there and start getting us some hardened glass. And let's throw the ender pearls in the magma crucible and start those cooking up into liquid ender.
Gotta love that resonant ender.
There is a tesseract frame. There's the hardened glass to finish it. And if we take the 2 tesseract frames and throw them in the liquid transposer here, they're going to start transposing for us. Liquid tesseracts are made with copper, silver, tin, pneumatic servos, and unattuned tesseracts. So, do we have any pneumatic servos? We have 1. We'll need
Got him.
some glass, 2 pieces. We need some iron, also 2 pieces. We need some redstone. Actually, yep, we need 2 pieces of redstone. We need 4 silver. So, take all of that out. And copper, silver, tin, servo. The servo is glass, iron, redstone. Maybe not in that order. There we go. By now, we should have 2 tesseracts. There we go. 1, 2. You'll see right now these liquid tesseracts are showing owner, none. If I take this and place it down to the world, and then pick them up, not with that module, pick them up using the OmniWrench, they are now owned by me. So, the first person who places a tesseract down in the world owns it. Let's come over here and put 1 on this tank right here. Just like that. Right click on it. We're going to set the configuration. You can see that there are some public configurations here. I do not recommend using public configurations on a multiplayer server because people could easily tap into them. Instead, click the lock to change it to owner only. You can see I have one called lava input. We're going to set this to receive only. Let's take that out. Let's call this channel 2 oil input. Save frequency, set frequency. Alright, we got our liquid router. We're going to need, here I go again, we're going to need a void pipe. We're also going to want at least 1 golden waterproof pipe. So some gold, some glass. Really? A piece of cactus green. Gold, glass. Gets you golden transport pipes. That gets you a waterproof one. Why did I not use a liquid tesseract there? Well, you really can't. Liquid tesseract won't connect to a liquiduct will not connect to a void waterproof pipe. You could go ahead and put this directly on the tesseract, but then it might also send the oil that way. You could put it right in the liquid router, but then you wouldn't be able to see it routing to make sure it's working right. So, screw it. I also have a personal anchor here. Guess what that's for? Let's get ourselves an ender pearl and a redstone energy cell, and last but not least, a pump.
Yay!
We need a bucket of water.
Ooh, sorry.
And we need a bucket of oil, which I'm going to just dip out of the water right here. And that is freaky looking. Drilling underway by Oceanica Petrochemical. Let the games begin.
Oh, you have a home set here, don't you?
Yeah, I have a home set here.
Then why the hell am I... I thought you were going to use me to get back and forth.
Nope.
Well, I feel like a genius.
Do you have any sort of building material? Of course not, right?
No, I don't. I told you that.
I just need something to pop on here.
Well, you know, now that I know I can go back...
Okay. We'll put the pump on here. The pump will register the fact that there was oil under it and start sending a thing down. On that, we're going to put the liquid router. Now you can see it has a GUI here with a whole bunch of different colored faces.
Gooey colored faces.
The red face we are going to set to oil. And then on this side we're going to put our liquid tesseract, owner only, send only, oil input. On this side, we are going to put, let's see, yellow, we're going to set to water. A golden waterproof pipe there. A void waterproof pipe there. And it's raining. We'll put the personal anchor down right here. Feed that an ender pearl. Last but not least, we give it a little bit of power from a redstone energy cell.
Dagger,
Yes.
we had a liquid tesseract in the ME terminal.
Yeah, that's the one that I've been using to transport oil. Or, not oil, lava. So, we can see the pump is lowering down, and it's starting to suck up all of this wonderful, nasty, grubby oil. We go home and take a walk through the warehouse here. We'll see we have oil landing in our tank. 3 buckets so far. Let's go ahead and put this bucket in there. And we don't need the water bucket anymore.
You'd like me to make a refinery for you, sir?
2 of them actually.
2 of them? All
Yeah,
right.
and about 6 combustion engines,
Works for me.
and a couple of liquid or aqueous accumulators, if you
Alright.
happen to be bored.
Dude, I'm always bored.
Well, yeah.
I got no life, man.
Okay. I kind of want to be here for when this hits the water, so that I can show what the liquid router does. But the rain is annoying the crap out of me.
God, those cows are annoying the crap out of me. May end up going on a killing spree here.
Moo, 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 moo. You're the one that put all the cows in there. I don't want to hear it.
I know.
That was your idea.
Yeah. I regret it.
I thought you would.
I just wanted to increase production speed.
Alright, one thing that I feel that I should point out. Buildcraft has changed a little bit since the last time I looked at the liquid tanks. Season 4 we haven't been using the Buildcraft tanks because of the awesomeness that is the Zycraft tanks. But there are actually 2 different types of tanks now. There are the iron tanks that you're all used to. There's also these steel tanks, which are made the same way as the iron tanks, just using steel, and the capacity is twice as much. So a steel tank of the absolute maximum size actually holds more than a Zycraft tank. It's pretty ridiculous. A max size Zycraft tank holds about 16,000 buckets, a max size steel tank holds about 20,000.
Not bad.
Come on, get down to the ocean already. We need to start causing large-scale damage to the environment.
This isn't good. We need glass.
We need glass.
I actually have to make glass.
Seriously?
Yeah,
Out of
we only
all
had
the
20
resources that we could possibly be short on, we're short on glass.
We only had 24 pieces of glass.
Really?
Yep.
I mean, I used 3 stacks earlier extending the ceiling a little bit, but I thought we had more than that.
Nope. Good thing I killed a desert.
Or in the process of killing a desert.
Well, yeah, it's not hard though to kill a lot of it.
Yeah.
I may have been naughty and did it over by LA's place, but that's because that's the closest desert to us.
Yeah, well, that's the one I've been killing. But I actually found another desert that I'm planning on starting killing. That, as far as I know, is not populated yet. Alright, so if we look around here, we may actually see... Oh, yeah, look at that. It's actually taking out some of the other oil geysers.
What?
It's taking out some of the other oil geysers.
got that much range?
Yeah. Come look at this. It's seriously pulling out some of the other oil geysers over there.
Oh my god. We totally should have set this up in a more centered area.
Yeah, but then again, we don't need to be greedy either. We only have room
What
for
the fuck
6,000
are you
buckets in our
talking
tank.
about?
Hey, we only have 6,000 buckets in our tanks, so...
Well, let's see how much it's filled already. Not near 6,000.
Yeah, but... I mean, there's plenty of oil here. And when we finally generate the mining age, I'm sure there's going to be some generated in the mining age, too.
It's gaining about 5 buckets a second.
Damn.
Yeah, I can visually watch it rise in like an incredibly fast manner.
Nice.
We're at 1,700 and rising.
Nice.
Quickly.
I am a huge fan of this.
1,800. 1,900.
I'm a huge fan of this.
2,000. And you can figure out the length by that.
Yeah.
Alright, how many combustion engines did you want?
About 6.
Alright. Let me see if there's any actually made yet.
You know, I don't think we've made any combustion engines yet.
That's a surprise. No, we didn't. I thought we would have.
I just want to see this waterproof pipe in action. I want to see the liquid router do its job.
You said 8, right?
Huh?
You said 8, right?
No, 6. Oh, dude, it's totally killing more geysers now.
I don't understand how.
I don't know, because the pump went down and hit the ocean surface, and then it just decided, oh, let's start checking the top of these geysers and start sucking all of those down too.
Oh, you know what? Maybe because of the lower section of it, like underground, it's connected.
Or it might be that it's connected by surface oil.
It doesn't look like it is.
No, it looks like it's me.
Yeah.
Like, there's a couple of pockets out there that it didn't get. I don't know, maybe the pump got smarter since the last time I tried doing this. But wait, no, the last time I tried doing this was in Season 4, and it was derpy. And that was only a couple of builds ago, so... I don't think it could have gotten that much smarter in that short a time.
Alright.
I keep waiting here, just waiting for this thing to, send a trickle of water through.
It's a defiant little asshole.
Yeah, it is. You know the 2 geysers that you ringed in cobblestone?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
gone,
not there
aren't they?
anymore. They've been devoured by the hungry beast. Okay, so this is totally cool. I like the way the pump just kind of locks in on its target and noms.
Nom nom nom.
Okay, the oil pool under this is growing ever smaller. You can actually watch it shrinking on Ray's minimap now up in the corner here.
Yeah, I do think I have to reiterate. Who the fuck doesn't want to be greedy?
I mean, I have no problem with greed. I just don't see why we should have to set the thing up in the middle, because it's not like we can really pump all of that oil at once anyway. There we go. Now we got water coming through. And the water is hitting the void pipe, and it's going away. And I really hope it's not doing what I think it's doing.
What's it doing that you think it's not doing?
I think it's trying to suck up the entire ocean within range. And that would kind of suck. Okay, this is an oil slick. You know, I'm just gonna let this run. The absolute worst it's gonna do is try to suck up the entire ocean and then succeed at it. Actually, no, I guess the worst thing it could possibly do is try to suck up the entire ocean and burn up the entire redstone energy cell. But even then, we can just recharge it.
Yeah.
Alright. So, we got refineries yet? Holy
Actually, I
crap,
got the
that filled
combustion engines
fast.
first.
We have 5,657 buckets of oil. Alright. Yes, there is actually eventually going to be a building around these tanks, but I was feeling lazy, so
I was gonna say
screw it.
we were probably being lazy.
Alright, so I'm thinking we're going to want to do 2 banks of combustion engines. One bank we'll put right here. The second bank we'll put right here. We'll have these connected by a redneck cable to provide them a redstone signal.
Did you say redneck cable?
No, red net.
Okay.
The new, more pretty, more functional red power.
Oh, the non... Never mind.
The one that actually updates for servers other than Forgecraft.
The one that I'm not gonna bash publicly.
Yes, and I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, liquiducts. Let's go ahead and place the liquiducts in place here.
Everything's built. You want me to just toss it in the thingy so you can pull it out then? Or you want me to bring it to you so you don't have to do that?
Yeah, would you actually just bring it?
Okay, fuck you. No. I'll bring it. You bring it.
Yeah.
Here it is. 2 refineries, 6 combustions.
Awesome. How about the aqueous accumulators?
Fuck!
Okay, so we also need some redstone energy conduit. And I should probably just make like a shit ton of this stuff off camera.
I completely forgot about the aqueous accumulators.
Pull those off, pull those off.
Let me get my glass and stuff back out.
Actually, let's go.
Redstone buckets as well.
Nope. No surplus of anything.
How many aqueous accumulators did you want?
2.
Alright.
Alright, and we're going to need a liquiduct coming out of here, up through here. And I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have the redstone energy conduits go up here. No, not there. Or the redstone energy conduits coming up, and we'll have the refineries tagged on right here. We could probably just do everything together here, but I want to kind of set it up so that if we choose in the future not to run both refineries at once, we can shut one down.
Gotcha.
Which is why I'm doing 2 banks of engines.
Oh, okay.
Now, out of the bottom of these, we're going to have some liquiducts, and these are going to connect, not redstone energy conduits. That's overkill. Liquiducts, out of the bottom, those are going to connect, and those are going to come down, and then as soon as I get some more frickin' liquiducts, need some copper, hardened glass, more liquiducts.
Oh, hey, come back here, come back here!
You got some accumulators? Awesome.
Talk about good timing, huh?
Yep.
What can I do next? I want to be helpful! Bouncy, bouncy! Woo!
Okay, we put those down, just like this.
I feel so ignored.
We're gonna turn the redstone control to disabled.
Did you turn the pump off?
No, I didn't turn the pump off.
You forgot to fill the anchor with ender pearls, didn't you?
No, I didn't. It's currently trying to suck up the ocean. I decided I'm okay with this.
Yeah, why not? It'll be hilarious if we if there's this sudden pit.
Alright, so we got that. Now, one thing that I did not account for is the fact that this is going to touch that frickin' combustion engine. That is not cool. So,
you need panels so you can put in between them?
Nope. I'm going to show you
I accidentally grabbed them.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to show you a trick with Buildcraft tanks. We're going to need an iron tank gauge, and we are going to break the tank. We're going to tear out these two valves. We're going to tear out this gauge. We're going to put the gauge there. We're going to put a gauge there. We're going to put a valve there. And it's going to remember the fact that it was an oil tank with 5,657 buckets. These tanks are smart enough to remember what was in them. Now, that's not good. So, we'll tear those out for the moment. And we'll run this over like that.
They're connected.
Tear that out. Yep. And now we just need to give this a little bit of a wrench. We'll take our redneck cable. No.
Swing and a miss.
Yeah.
Would you like me to bring you a redstone energy cell so you can get the initial fuel for these, or are you going to run it off of something else?
Nah, we are going to want a redstone energy cell for the initial charge.
Alright, I'll go grab one. Let's see.
Alright.
You know what? The cows, they can go fuck themselves right now.
Now, this is going to look all sorts of derpy because of the way that redneck cable tries to connect to everything modded.
I has brought you this.
But it will work. Awesome. Thank you, sir.
It's almost full.
So we will run this out, let's say, to right here. We're going to take a lever. We're going to put the lever right there. Notice how it creates a panel. And we are going to turn that lever on. And that's going to start pumping oil out of the tank into the refineries. Now we'll connect these with the liquid ducts. We are going to need 2 redstone torches. Actually, I guess I could extend the redneck cable. Nah, it's going to look really ugly if I do that.
What did you say you needed?
2 redstone torches.
Oh, here.
You have them on you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Behind you.
And we're going to need some sort of block.
And, no, I didn't have them on me, but look at what I got in my hands.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to take a couple pieces of our abyssal stone.
How much?
Just 2.
2 stacks?
No, just 2 pieces.
Oh, pieces.
And
for
we
the
need to
on
set these
switches?
to output mode. We're going to put a redstone torch there and one there. And let's go ahead and change these all to output mode. It's not required for combustion engines as far as I know, but we're going to do it anyway, just for good practice. And then we're going to take this redstone energy cell, we're going to pop it on here. And that's going to get us our initial charge.
Now, what's the maximum a refinery can take in?
I think a maximum a refinery can really use is 25.
Alright, so set it to 50, right?
Well, it's only powering one.
Oh, why not? Whoa.
Actually, no. If I remember right, they can only run off of 10.
Give
I
me
think they
some
start to slow down at 5.
If you give me some wire, I can connect the two.
I don't want them connected.
Oh.
Remember, we want to be able to run them independently.
Oh. Well, I mean, until they both get, just for the start.
Well, yeah, I guess we could do it just for the start.
To get that initial bucket.
Yeah.
Or two. Hey! We got our first bucket! Yay!
No. Alright, you want to set the cell for about... Well, it's running at max capacity there.
I set it to 20 just in case.
Okay.
Shouldn't it be yellow if it's at max?
No. Green is max.
Oh.
It goes red, and then blue, and then green.
Oh.
For these. Alright, so now we just wait until we have 6 buckets of fuel. We pop the redstone energy cell off of there, and we kick the combustion engines in full time. Let's go check the damage our tank's doing,
okay.
or our pump is doing.
It's actually losing oil, so we're not actually pumping any right now.
I am gonna abuse my admin flight ability at the moment.
Yeah, but you're showing stuff off.
Yeah, I don't usually use my admin flight ability. As a matter of fact, I'm kind of annoyed that it's enabled by default. It feels like I'm cheating even just having it, even if I don't use it. It's just voiding all of this water. And it's just burning up the redstone energy cell. So I think what we may need to do is we may need to come out here with some sponges.
Oh.
Matter of fact, you know what? Let's do that. Because
Sponge
the liquid router, it did its job. It's just not doing it right. It's not doing what we really want it to do. Like, it prevented us from getting oil on our water line, and that's good. But it's not doing everything we need it to do. So let's go ahead and break the pump. That's going to clear that out. Go home. We'll grab some of our sponges. Which, by the way, these things are not available to the public as of yet. Once we get the admin shop set up, we are going to be selling the sponges. If you decide that you guys will have a project that you are doing and you need sponges, just let me know and I will give you a couple. This is not an admin-only privilege. Yes, you can have access to sponges as long as you're not griefing with them.
Oceanica can be griefed by them, so don't do it or I will rape you. In the eye with a rusty spoon.
Alright. Let's turn this off for the moment because we have 6 buckets of fuel. And I'm going to have to figure out something else to do here. Let's go ahead and fuel these up with 1 bucket of fuel each. Oops, not what I meant to do. Give me that fuel bucket back. Thank you. You get a bucket. And you get a bucket. And you get one. And you get one. And everyone has a bucket of fuel. So now, we're going to take a few more liquid ducts. And I am feeling particularly clever for this solution.
Uh-oh. That means he's gonna break shit.
I'm just going to have the liquid output from the refineries feed back into the combustion engines. And the tank. Now we will have to have our piece of abyssal stone there and there. The redstone torches will have to be there and there. And when we turn this on, the combustion engine should all fire up. All of these refineries should hit max very nicely. And any fuel that comes out of here will refuel the combustion engines first and slowly filter into the fuel tank. Once all of the combustion engines are full, any excess fuel will be sent to the tank. There's an Enderman over there looking at our wall.
Kill.
He can look. I'm not in the mood to fight Enderman. Let's put all of this away. Actually, I need that pump. Come back here. And we're going to want some wood. Actually, you know what? No, I'm going to use abyssal stone for this. I think you'll like this, Kozack.
Oh.
Yeah. Because see, what I'm about to do is I'm actually going to put a little bit of abyssal stone right in the center of this thing. Ah, power gauntlet. Actually, no, we don't want that there. We want a sponge right there. And that's going to dry up all of that water and reveal some more oil for us.
Underwater, they are not connected.
Now, here's something interesting. The sponges will dry up the water, but not the oil.
That's cool. I did not know that.
That's very cool, actually. It means that we can just put our pump back up here and let it refilter back down.
Dude, this oil reservoir underwater is freaking huge.
Actually, you know what? It's a little bit wasteful, but I don't want to have to be playing around with sponges the whole way down here. So what I'm going to do is, off of the bottom of this, I'm just going to put sponges, leading the whole freaking way down.
You know, that oil that we have the pump over,
yeah?
It actually goes all the way down to bedrock.
Yeah. Alright, so that should... maybe one more. Let's see. If we stand right here, that's going to be 1, 2. Yeah, that's good. Now, we're just going to build and do you have a water electrolyzer yet?
Yeah, that's how I was able to see if it connected in the bottom.
Alright, go grab a bit of abyssal stone, because we have some building we have to do.
Okay.
We're going to build an abyssal stone chute to keep the water out of our oil line.
Oh, okay.
Now that we've used the sponge to dry up all the oil, or all of the water in our oil, we're going to use the abyssal stone to keep it out.
Ah!
And I only brought like 2 stacks. We're going to need like 10, 12 stacks.
I only brought 2 stacks.
Oh, I brought 4. I lied.
I brought only 2 as well. I guess it's really good that I mined out a shitload of it.
Yeah. And by the way, no, even though I am a little bit mad at Elias for something that happened yesterday, which we will not go into here, I did not lie when I said we don't have an abundance of abyssal stone. We are using it. And we are probably going to need a lot more than what we have.
We have 1,000.
Yeah, we're probably going to need a lot more than what we have.
For what? Oh, dude, I found out something, by the way.
Roadwork and buildings and...
by the way, under the surface of the water, it's more oil. So,
yeah.
So what you're doing is actually detrimental.
Who cares? Dude, look at the size of the frickin' oil field. I don't think we have to worry too much about it.
No, I mean, right now, you aren't getting oil from the other ones because of what you're doing.
Yeah, I know.
Because the way I found that out is because I placed a block at the surface, broke it, and surprise, oil was under it.
Yeah, I know. But you can't tell what's oil and what's water because of the way Minecraft's rendering of liquids works. So the only way to be 100% sure.
And place it on again.
Yeah, the only way to be 100% sure that you are not going to end up with that you're not going to end up with a bunch of water in your system like we just did is to do what I'm doing.
Or, void pipe the ocean.
Or void pipe the ocean.
It doesn't look like we actually had any, water death.
Yeah, I know.
Could that be because it's infinite water sources?
It could be.
Hold on, I'm gonna sneeze. Ugh, good, I muted my mic in time.
Alright, well, we're at 41 minutes, and I have a problem that I know I'm going to have to take care of very shortly here, and I would rather not be yelling and screaming on camera. So, this has been Night Dagger and Kozack Wolf with Let's Play on Gult's Gorge 152, Episode 3. Got some oil collection going. Gonna get everything in place to make everything on the server nice and grubby. And we'll be back in Episode 4, where I think we'll probably work on an alternative source of power generation. Off camera, I am going to get some GregTech stuff set up, because we are accumulating resources like mad that we need to start processing, and I don't want to record it all on camera. Because you guys have seen it before in Season 3. So,
and 4?
No, so we're not, no GregTech in Season 4.
Processing materials in general.
Well, yeah, processing materials in general is seen in Season 4 already. Anyway, I've rambled on long enough. Catch you later, peeps.
Robber.